What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in one of the last videos that I made, I talked about XRP and how I reached my goal. I finally reached this goal of getting to 20,000 XRP, and I am done buying. I'm not buying any more XRP at the moment, and I don't plan on buying any more in the future. Depending on what happens, like if it ends up increasing a lot and I end up taking some profit, and then we can get into that play a lot lower. If it decides to slide back, that may be an exception, but I'm pretty sure I'm done, right? I'm done buying XRP. I'm ready to see this flourish. I invested $10,000 into it, and I know there's a lot of other people that may have invested more into this play and believe in it maybe a little bit more than I do. But I also only have a little bit to invest within plays, and this is the largest amount that I've invested outside of CRO. And I think CRO is that play that I continue to invest a little bit more into to gather the amount that I want to gather. And then we also have, XRP, you have Jasmine, you have all these other plays. But let's talk about XRP in this video. Let's go through my exit plan because I think it's very important for you to establish an exit plan once you reach your goals or even as you, approach those goals. So, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you want to start trading on Margex, you can definitely go ahead and trade on Margex. The link to that is down below. And you can start trading XRP if you want to right now, where you can trade up to 50x leverage. You can trade 1x, if you can trade 5x or 10x, and you can trade with $1 or $10, right? It's honestly a really, really good platform that I really like. So definitely check that out. The link is down below. And if you want to learn more about it, I can take you through that process. I have a whole section, a whole collection on Patreon where it goes through leverage trading as well. So, anyways, let's go into where XRP is currently. If we look at the entire market, it's down, slightly down. We're seeing it at a 1.55. Let me go ahead and refresh this, but I believe it's a 1.55 $1 trillion market cap. And if we scroll down here, we're going to look at XRP, which is slightly down on the day, and it's sitting at a 51-cent price. It's at a $29.9 billion market cap with about $1 billion worth of volume. And we still have that concern for that overall supply that's there. That's currently at 54 billion, but could be at 100 billion, in the next 46 months, right? Will take its time to add a billion every single month from there on. But if we were to stay here, this is what we're kind of assuming as we go through this. So here's my exit plan spreadsheet. If you guys want to start using this spreadsheet, this link is over on my Patreon where you have not only just XRP, but there's a lot of other plays that are down here that you can get into and use this to easily create your own exit plan. So as you can see here, I have 20,428, which actually, if I go over to Coinbase, you're going to see again, I have 20,427.5. So it rounded up. So the amount that I've invested, if you look at how much I have in a loss, basically $12,000 is what I need to collect as my initial investment, just to feel comfortable about holding the rest that's gravy. So that was just to give you an understanding of why I take my certain amount of profit where I take it. Now, what we're going to see is that we have certain levels to where, this is at 60 cents, it'll be $12,000, 75 cents, 15,000. My first initial selling point will be at about $2.50, which will be at $134 billion market cap. I don't plan on selling it anywhere below that. And it may be in between, $2.50 to $3 overall. So it'll be somewhere between that. I would imagine it would be closer to 275, but I don't have that listed on the spreadsheet. So I just put it at 250 at the lower end to see what I am going to accept. And that'll be about 5,000 tokens that I take from it, 5,000 coins that I take from it, which will be 12,500, giving me $500 over my initial investment, is what they say, which would be $12,000. So we're looking at 12,500. The reason why I take this, and people are always asking me, like, why do you take, so low if you believe it's going so high? The reason why is because I always want to protect my initial investment. That is my strategy going into every single play, is to always protect your initial investment. I've done it with plenty of different positions that I got into, and it makes you feel 10 times better about holding long term. If you don't take anything, and as you see this grow to hundreds of thousands or even millions, it gets more and more difficult to hold on to that position because you haven't taken a single bit of profit, right? You don't know if you're going to end up, leaving with nothing, basically. I saw this, we were watching this show on Netflix. Maybe this is an advertisement. It's like The Trust or something like that. And it was great because it's kind of like this, where you get all the way to the end, you might not end up getting anything. So there's a lot of people that end up taking something through whatever they have as the vault and all that stuff. If you've seen it, let me know. We just finished it yesterday. But the point is that you don't know if you're going home with anything, and that could be the case here, where XRP, it shows all sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, and butterflies, but you never know what's around the corner, what the government could do, what different governments could do, how they could shut down crypto in a way, or maybe they just don't believe in it the same way that we believe in it, right? Maybe it doesn't have the use case that we want to have, right? They don't want to implement it that way. You never really know, but we're leaning on the side that it is going to happen, and leaning on that side that it's going to happen, it doesn't hurt anybody to take your initial investment and feel comfortable about what you're holding. Anyways, that's a long-winded answer, but I take $12,000 there. Then it gets to about $5. I'm going to take another 2,000 coins. At $10,000, it'll be a total of 22.5K. Then as it gets to $10, I take another 2,000, which would be about 20,000 there, leaving me with about 11,000. And then throughout the process, $20, I'm going to take basically what's the difference, like over the 10,000 coin mark, and that'll be 1,428, which will get me $28,000. So altogether throughout that period, and that's where I believe that this is going to be at. Like, this is going to get to, this is my kind of goal for it to get to these levels so that I can collect the $71,000 total. Now, if we see this continue to go and it's at a level of $50, that's where I will take another 2,000, which will be 100,000. Now, after that, I will start to take less, right? I'll start to take 500, 500 here. Then I'll start to take 100 for a little bit. It'll get to 250, or sorry, 300, and I'll take another 500, which will get me 150,000. Altogether, as it gets up to there, that would be a total of $466,000 that goes through that. And that's getting up to $300. That would be a $16 trillion market cap, which some people might not be able to live with even seeing, but understanding the concept and where this can go, you can understand why. But then as it goes 100, 100, 300, 200, 100, 100, and then we get to a level of about, maybe $600 or $700, and I'm going to take 2,000. The reason why I would do that is because it's going to give me the room. I could have done that at a level of 500, basically taking a million, and that may change, but this is how it sits right now, where I'm going to take a million just so that I do have that 1 million that I'm pulling from it while still leaving multiple millions in there. So that's going to give me or leave me with 3,000 coins there, which I will take 100, 100, 100, leaving 1,000 or taking 1,000 there, and then leaving the rest for what could be. And what might not be. You never really know. But either way, you're able to profit in the end by having 1,500 left and having those forever tokens that I always plan on having. The point is about these exit plans is to set yourself up for success so that you take profit as time goes on. You feel great about holding the position because, yes, while you could take absolutely everything, you're leaving a ton of opportunity that could be on the table. Right? Because if I decided to go, okay, it's at $1 million, I'm going to take everything at a level of $1 million here, and I'm just going to take the $1 million and call it a day, meaning that I have nothing else above that. Well, that leaves out all of this room that might not be. Now, if it does show that it's not going to go any further than that, then majority of it probably would be sold at those parts or maybe even a little bit lower, and that's fine. the point is that you're giving yourself the opportunity to see it flourish, to see it skyrocket, and then still leaving something in the end for the long term, for the fiat forever, aspect of it. So reality would be $71,000. Expectation would be about $256,000, which would be about to here or $100. Then you see max profit that could be $3.8 million. So potentially I have the opportunity to become an XRP millionaire, but I'm not banking on it. I have three different options, and I'm okay with accepting 71,000. I'm okay with accepting 256,000. And honestly, as you do see that, like if it gets up to these points, it's saying 256,000, but if it's not going to get above that point, I could technically sell all at this point and go, all right, well, it's only going to get to $100, and I sell absolutely everything at that point, which means that expectation, my overall expectation should actually grow. I think this is right at a level of $100. I don't know why I put 7,000 there. Let me go back here, Control Z, and I put 7,000 here. So the expectation could grow significantly to 956,000. Or you could even see the expectation or the reality grow. Like say if the reality, it only gets to a value of $20, right? It only gets to that value and starts to hover between 10 and 20. And I decide, hey, you know what, 15, that's really the max it's going to get to. And I decide to sell 10,000 of that. That still gives me $150,000, meaning that $221,000 can go to me either way. So no matter what, I feel like you're going to have that overall benefit to how much you can gain there. But this is my reality, my expectation, my max profit. If you guys want to break this down for yourself, it's easy to understand. It's over on my Patreon. You can get that spreadsheet. If you need me to send it to you, which you shouldn't because it should be in some of the early posts, definitely let me know in a private chat and I can send it directly to you. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and check out my Margex referral link down below. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.